Hey, Dreamwalker. And they keep calling you that, by the way. Whoever this is going to resonate for, they keep calling you a Dreamwalker, a night traveler, an astraler by nature. And they keep talking about how you're not really unhappy. You are, but in labeling it unhappy, you are allowing it to lose its essence of its true energy. You're allowing it to kind of be pushed off, and to you to kind of think that you're falling back into depression, or you're falling back into maybe some past patterns of yourself. And they're asking you to relabel it. They're asking you to relabel it because it's not so much that you're unhappy, you're experiencing disharmony. Unalignment is maybe a better word. And I don't know why they just took me to an alignment on a car. That was very odd. They showed me a car getting an alignment. You're in the middle of experiencing dis-ease within the body, dis-ease within your reality is the way that I want to say it. And they're hinting at the fact that they want you to let your feminine forward. And they want you to let your feminine forward and to quiet some of your masculine fixer is the way that I want to say it. The masculine in you is the one who wants to be perfect. The masculine in you is the one who wants to fix things, who wants to, and specifically for whoever this is, they're talking about the noise in the headspace getting loud. And even if there are no words actually being spoken, does anybody understand what I mean when they say that sometimes there doesn't have to be a single thought going on? The energy, the noise is chaos in the headspace. And they're just talking about how you've been dealing with a lot of this, your emotions, while you're being able to ground them pretty well, and you're being able to be emotionally balanced on the outside. They're talking about how you feel physically imbalanced in the physical. You don't feel as though you're as rooted as you would like to be. You're trying your hardest, but it doesn't seem to be working. And they're asking you to bridge the gap between where you escape at night and where you are in the physical. They want you to bridge the gap. The High Priestess is out here, and it's out here as a bridge, and it's really talking about mixing your conscious with your subconscious, your astral with your physical. And they're just talking about how you have been finding an escape in the astral to live as though your soul would wish to live. And then coming back to, I'm going to call it the cage of your physical, where responsibility and duty are here. And as much as you try to change things in the physical, it doesn't seem to work. And it's because no matter how many times you take the car around the block, if the car is out of alignment, it's still out of alignment. It doesn't matter if you turn left, if you turn right. If the car is out of alignment, it's out of alignment. And they're talking about your disharmony travels deep. Your disharmony travels deep into the seat of your subconscious, deep into the seat of your energy, of your light body. And they're talking about how, especially now coming into the full moon, when the world is in a shakeup, when the collective is in a shakeup, you are noticing the harder and harder you try to focus on your peace, the harder and harder you try to focus on yourself and try to get yourself back in balance and trying to remain smiley on the outside. You are finding it more and more difficult, and almost like the walls may be closing in on you in the inside, in the energy sense. And they're just saying because all the time while you're playing the human games, you're denying the soul. You're denying the soul what it craves, and that's why you travel as much as you do. That's why you go to a place in astral that brings you happiness and brings you harmony and brings you all of these things. And they're asking you to no longer use astral as an escape, to no longer use these things as a guilty pleasure, but to instead turn around and bridge the two, bridge the higher mind and the human mind, bridge the conscious and the subconscious, bridge your astral into your physical and allow it to materialize in front of you as your reality. And they're talking about if you can create the world based on your soul, and this star card here is really pulling me towards your soul more than anything. If you can create with this Empress energy, this creation builder, if you can create the reality based on your soul, you'll find that the disharmony in which you sit will dissipate. So I don't know whatever part of the collective this is talking about, and this is talking about my masculine collective again. there's a part of yourself that you've been denying, and you've been denying it for a long time, and they're asking you not to. And I feel like mentally you know this. I feel like this is this King of Swords in reverse. I feel like mentally you know this. You know you're denying a piece of yourself. You know you're not seeing things for maybe the truth of the entire situation, but the truth that makes you feel good to a certain point. And they're just saying that by denying yourself, you're causing dis-ease, disharmony by not allowing certain things to be expressed, understood, felt, experienced, lived, by not taking that chance, that trust fall, by not living your life off of your soul rather than what, and the tower just falls out, and the Three of Swords, the Four of Wands in reverse. There is so much here that is just talking about the need to kind of feel what you need to feel and do what you need to do despite how it makes others feel or act. And for some of the masculines, this is a huge divine shakeup. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords comes out. This is a huge time for healing, a huge time for movement. And I don't know if you're into cars or not. I'm secretly into cars. It's not so much a secret, but if you know me, you know I'm into cars. Like, as much as you like to tinker, because I'm hearing the word tinker. As much as you like to tinker with things, maybe you should start realizing that the thing you need to tinker the most is you. Because tinkering isn't always fixing. Tinkering is understanding. Tinkering is understanding. It's breaking it down to put it back together just to see how it works. That's tinkering. Go get yourself in alignment. Go get yourself in alignment and create that harmony that you have, Dreamwalker, that you have when you're out astraling, when you're out doing all the fun things, when you're sitting in a place that makes your soul happy, surrounded by people that make your soul happy, surrounded by energy that is accepting. They want you to create that same type of harmony in the physical. That is your challenge, to follow your heart and your soul and your energy of where it leads you, to listen to the universe when it tells you to move, to follow the little nudges, the little pings, the little tingles to go do something, that push-pull energy to go do something. They want you to follow it. This is part of what was illuminating your path right now. It's you. So the time to look outside of yourself is done for now. You have the roadmap. It's just if you're willing to read it correctly. You have the roadmap. Are you willing to read it correctly? Bye, guys.